Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking all about the current development status of GTA 6 and some pretty big shakeups that are happening internally at Rockstar Games that suggest that they are on the final stretch of development for GTA 6. So we got a ton of really exciting information to discuss today, so leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. But first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as Broken Skull. Now Broken Skull is a really awesome creator that specializes in playing all sorts of horror games. And what I love most about his channel is that not only does he play some of the more mainstream horror games that you probably have heard of, but he also focuses on some really great quality indie horror games as well. And best of all, a lot of his videos are actually subscriber requested, so if you have a horror game that you either recommend or you just want to see him play, go ahead and leave a comment on his video, and the chances are that he will likely play it. So whether you're a fan of horror video games yourself, or you just like watching them on YouTube, or really anywhere in between, go ahead and click the first link in the description down below to subscribe to Broken Skull on YouTube for some really awesome gaming horror videos. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, it's pretty crazy to think that GTA 6 has been in development, at least in some form, for pretty much the past decade. However, we are now starting to get into the final stretch of the development for GTA 6, and one of the big things that has come out this week is that Rockstar Games has called developers and actually all employees back into the office for all 5 days of the working week. Now, a lot of people didn't know this, but Rockstar Games has actually shifted to a remote work environment for the past couple of years. They did reopen their offices a little bit, but a majority of the people still stayed home and did a lot of their work from their homes. Now, even though there were some leaks of GTA 6, it's pretty crazy to think that despite a lot of people working remote, they still were able to keep the game concealed for so long. However, as we get closer to the final stretch of the GTA 6 release, which is expected to come out sometime in 2025, Rockstar Games did announce that employees are now being called back to office for all 5 days per week. Now, the reasoning they gave is for both productivity and security reasons, and honestly, both make sense here. In terms of productivity, it is really important that Rockstar Games make sure that this game is quality at release. This is going to be by far the biggest map of the GTA series, but not only that, it is going to be arguably the most important game ever for Rockstar Games. So productivity is really important, and as they get closer to the quality assurance testing of GTA 6, which is likely starting about now, that is when they're really planning to make sure that the game is quality for release. And then in terms of security, as we already know, there have been several pretty major leaks for GTA 6 over the past couple of months and even over the past year or so. And by having employees inside an office, we'll see what happens, but in theory, it should help with leaks, which of course are really important as we get closer to the release of the game. Rockstar Games has also solidified that they are sticking to their 2025 release date. This was confirmed several times over the past couple of months, and yet again here. So despite all of the setbacks and rumors and leaks and everything that has happened over the past year or so, it seems like GTA 6 is still on track for 2025. Now, we have not gotten any type of month or even a day yet, so we're going to have to wait and see. My guess, it is probably going to be in the second half of 2025, but we're going to have to wait and see. Now, internally at Rockstar, there's probably a few things that are going on right now with GTA 6. The first one is going to be finalizing a lot of the systems that are actually powering the game, specifically in regards to GTA Online. So while a lot of the basics of the game, including the story mode campaign, the basic animations, the choices for weapons, and things along those lines are already done and going forward, a lot of the underlying technology, specifically for GTA Online, still has to be reworked and solidified for the new game. So that is what Rockstar is likely spending a majority of their time on, and then in addition, quality assurance testing is going to be by far the biggest one. A lot of other game developers out there actually outsource their quality assurance testing to third-party companies. And while it does work well for a majority of those larger developers, for GTA 6 and for Rockstar games, it's really important that they actually have themselves test the game internally, not just for leak reasons, but also to really test what they themselves have been working on. And Rockstar Games actually has an entire building somewhere in India that is dedicated to testing of their games. And these are Rockstar Games employees that are actually testing these games to make sure that they are working correctly. So that is likely an ongoing effort, but it is likely going to be ramping up in the next couple of months. And that is another reason why Rockstar has called employees back into the office. So based on what we know so far, it seems like that GTA 6 is progressing as expected, which is really great to see, and we should be getting our second look sometime later this year, around October or November. If you want to learn more about the situation of Rockstar employees going back into the office and what that really means for GTA 6, go ahead and check out the link in the description down below. Fortune did a really good article kind of diving a little bit deeper to what we discussed in this video, so go ahead and check that out if you are interested. But I want to hear from all of you in those comments down below. Do you think the leaks for GTA 6 actually helped or hurt the hype for the game? Myself personally, I think they did help a little bit. However, the trailer getting leaked early, in my opinion, didn't really help. So I think there are some positives to it, but I also think it is not all great. But let me know what your thoughts are in those comments down below, because I really want to hear from all of you. But either way, if you enjoyed today's video and you'd like to stay updated on the latest news surrounding GTA 6 and the GTA series in general, leave a like rating on this video and subscribe down below for more GTA news just like this. And also, right now would be a really good time to follow Rockstar Games on social media and turning on post notifications both on there and their YouTube channel. And I also recommend bookmarking the Rockstar Newswire blog, because there should be some increasing amount of content about GTA 6 going on there in the upcoming months. But thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you in the next one.